The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
And the serve just clears the top of the net. Played by the Bombers.
A Q Media Group production.
Into the lane and just gets the roll.
Wow.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the WCMP mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Joe Lattimore.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ask Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage, and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking
Yes, and welcome in here on the Here's the Pitch pregame show. Adam Hefty. I am joined by the head coach of the Braham Bombers, Sean Kuhnke. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Adam. Always a pleasure.
Of course. So you have a big game coming up here for the pregame, but we'll start with since you are the do everything guy in Braham, we'll start out with the school side of it. What kind of events are we happening? Dates, deadlines, type of things are going on in Braham High School?
Yeah. First of all, the school year seems to be just flying by.
Right.
We've got the end of quarter number one is already at the end of this month, so we've only got, depending on the day when this airs, but by Thursday, if that's when it is going to air, we've only got it was like 15 days left of the quarter, so it's flying by.
Kids, get your homework in.
Yeah, no doubt. We've also got, on Thursday night, talking about the football game, we've got our National Honor Society group is hosting the Randy Shaver Tackle Cancer game for that particular night. So our NHS kids will be out and collecting donations for the Randy Shaver Cancer Research Fund, with 100% of all donations getting sent into that wonderful organization. So we've got our kids that'll be out and about and working that. But other than that, sometimes too, Adam, it's just the day-to-day grind of it all too. So just the busyness of it all.
Absolutely. You are also not just the head coach, the principal, but you are also the activities director. So what's going on with the activities for the Bombers?
Hey, great question. So I guess we can break it down. We've got four kind of our fall activities all rolling at the same time here. So, with football, we end our season on MEA Wednesday, next Wednesday at Ely, and then we have playoffs coming up the following Tuesday. So our volleyball team, they kind of wind up their regular season next Tuesday on the road at Ogilvie. And so then their playoffs will start depending on where they get seeded. We're anticipating right now that their playoffs will start the following Thursday after MEA. And then our cross-country team, they finish up their season on Tuesday with the Great River Conference meet, and then they will travel to Litchfield for their section meet on the following Thursday as well. So just kind of getting toward that playoff section time for all of our sports activities. And then we've also got the fall musical working on their fall performance called The Little Mermaid. And that they will have 3 performances in mid-November upcoming. So a lot of our activities just kind of winding down and getting ready for their final performances as well.
Yeah, busy, and then right on the heels of fall sports, there's winter sports as well. Is there a deadline to sign up for winter activities?
That's a great question. So we actually have had it in the announcements for about a week now. We're going to be registering all of our athletes and having sign-up meetings in the morning this Wednesday, October the 8th, and Thursday, October the 9th. I believe I have those dates right off the top of my head. So, but this Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be signing up for winter activities. And that will include all of our winter sports specifically to begin with. So for boys and girls basketball, wrestling, and then also including our boys and girls hockey co-ops that we are now a part of.
So who are those co-ops joined with?
So the host school for the girls hockey is Pine City. And the host school for our boys hockey co-op is Mora.
Okay, gotcha. And then as we move into the football portion of this, I haven't talked to you for a couple weeks about your squad. You were going 1-1 in the past 2 weeks, lost to Cherry, and then defeating Deer River on the road. What did you see in those 2 weeks? Were they similar type games, or did you see a little more with Deer River that you didn't with Cherry?
You know what? We just keep getting better every week. You know, we lost a heartbreaker to Cherry Adam. You being there and calling the game and having, getting stopped at the 1 yard line with the final seconds kind of ticking off the clock there right at the end of the game. So that was a heartbreaker. That was a tough one for all of us involved. Credit to Cherry, made a heck of a play, made a heck of a goal line stand. Good football team with some pretty good players. You know, you get some Division I athletes out there running around. Sometimes they become tough to stop. And so credit to Cherry, their coaching staff. They made the plays in the end, and hopefully we can learn and grow from that. And I feel like we did. Most recently last week at Deer River, which is always a tough place to play. We haven't won in Deer River since 2017. Hard to believe, but it's been a while. And so for our guys to go up to Deer River and kind of bounce back from a heartbreaker like we had against Cherry, just super proud of them. You know, they just keep grinding, just keep going back to work, getting better, and hopefully we can keep on building on that momentum for this Thursday night against Mountain Iron-Buhl. Yeah,
you've been a coach for quite a while, and you've dealt with losses like that before. How do you, what do you tell your team after it was a heartbreaking loss for your squad? What do you tell your team to move forward with that?
Yeah, that's a great question. In my 20 years of being a head coach, that one definitely ranks up there as one of those real big heartbreakers. You know, just having that. Just being so close, and you can just see it be so close, and just to not walk away with that W, it was hard. And I said 2 things to our guys in the locker room. I said, number one, remember the way this feels right now, and use it for fuel for the fire for just coming back and getting back to work and wanting to get better. Because all of us in here, we don't want to have this feel anymore. So remember the pain and the feel of this loss, this particular loss. And then furthermore, after using it for fuel to get better, then what we need to do is we need to put that behind us, because whatever happened with Cherry, and it's going to do us no good heading into Deer River. So we got to kind of put that one behind us, use it as fuel for fire, but know that we had tough opponents against Deer River last Friday night, and felt like our kids came out and played pretty well to walk off their field with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have Mountain Iron-Buhl coming to town on Thursday for this pregame show. Absolutely. So, what have you seen? What have you seen from Mountain Iron-Buhl from the game film?
Very talented football team. They're 5-1. There's a reason they're 5-1. They've got a lot of really good players. They spread the ball out pretty good. They've got a really tough backfield duo with their quarterback and running back there. So And they kind of do a little different things with their offense as far as formation-wise we have to be prepared for, and they like to run the option. So assignment football for us defensively this week, we're going to have to make sure that we're assignment sound and hopefully just make enough plays in the end to come out with a win. We'll see.
Now, when it's been this game with Mountain Iron-Buhl and also the Deer River game last week, both of them have huge seeding implications for playoffs. Do you look at these games differently based on that, or is it just a Friday night? Well, in this case, Thursday night, just matchup.
Yeah, no, great question, Adam. We don't really look at playoff seedings a whole lot as we go through the season. You've heard me say this time and time again. It's one game at a time. And this week is Mountain Iron-Buhl, and we just hope to go 1-0 this week. So Mountain Iron-Buhl is our focus. Everything will fall into place in the way it should once we get to the end of the season. Then we can look at playoff seedings and matchups and things like that. But like I said, it's one game at a time. We're just focused on Mountain Iron-Buhl and just want to go 1-0 this week. Yeah,
but I think it's no secret that when you do get to the playoffs and the way this game goes, you'll most likely be looking at that, in a couple of weeks and be like, this is why we are where we are.
Right. There's no doubt. And, there's a lot of really good football teams in Section 7A. Mm-hmm. With the addition of Mountain Iron-Buhl, Barnum, and Cherry, all three of those opponents, which we had not had in previous years, are now potential opponents upcoming. Nothing's going to be easy. So whoever is fortunate enough to come out of Section 7A, when the time is all said and done, they're going to have to fight their way through. And we're just hoping to be that team.
Yeah, and these kind of games, they make you a better football team. It's better to play those tough teams just for improvement.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, when you have to go in week by week and know that every game is going to be a tough team and a tough game, it does make you better because you can go back on film and see the things that maybe we didn't do so well. We can learn and grow from those and just get better as time goes. So that's our focus, and we feel like we're in a good spot right now, but want to just be that much better by time playoffs roll around.
All right, Coach, I've taken enough of your time. Is there anything else you'd like to touch on before we let you out?
No, I would just like to invite everybody out to the football game on Thursday night. It is just so that everybody does know, Adam, it is a 6 o'clock start time, so it's not only different being a Thursday as opposed to a Friday, but it's also the game time as well that's been moved up to a 6 o'clock start time. So just would like to invite all folks out. Should be a very nice night. And again, just a reminder, we will be having our Tackle Cancer football game that night too as well. So if you see some of our wonderful National Honor Society students out there and trying to collect some money for that wonderful organization, do know that 100% of those donations will go to that cancer research fund. So just looking forward to it, hoping for a really good football game and for the Braham Bombers to come out on top.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Welcome back to WCMP Radio here on 100.9. Special thank you to Coach Sean Kunke for giving us some time here tonight in the pregame, and also to Here's the Pitch. Here's the Pitch in North Branch is our pregame sponsor. Here's the Pitch in North Branch is the area's premier indoor training facility. Fast pitch, slow pitch, or baseball batting cages. Tune up your swing at Here's the Pitch. And at Here's the Pitch in North Branch, use the state-of-the-art pitching machines or your own pitcher to perfect next season's swing. Here's the Pitch in the Tanger Outlet Mall, North Branch. All right, thank you to our sponsor again. Like we said, thank you to Sean Kunke as well. Coach Kunke, as we get ready here, Mountain Iron-Buhl's in town for a unusual, I would say, Thursday night football game in high school football with MEA coming up next week. Some teams have started to do this where they get that Friday night game the week before in so they can have a Wednesday game, give you a little bit, the guys a little bit more time to get rest as we go through, as we get ready for playoffs here. And we're doing some playoffs getting some lineups here right now. About 3 minutes till kickoff, and we'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have that kickoff for you here on WCMP.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Wednesday the 23rd in Sandstone. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822. Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. in Isle. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Wednesday the 23rd in Sandstone. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822. Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. in Isle. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Tuesday the 21st in Mora at 11:30 or 6. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
So we're getting ready here now to kick off. All right, so we got number 11 to kick. A little squib down in the middle here at the 40, and it looks like Braham is going to fall on the ball for a Braham. A little bit of a squib kip there by Braham, and they're going to recover it at the Mount Iron-Buhl. Looks like about the 36-yard line where Braham will take over. 1st and 10. First turnover of the game goes to the Bombers. So once again, thank you to Kettle River for their Kettle River kickoff. And here we go. Thursday night football. Here we go. The quarterback to start for Braham is number 11, Garrett Lidke. Lidke's in the shotgun with Jambrits next to him. 2x2 in their pink as they hand off. There's number 20, Dallas Jambrits. Big run there. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 10 for him. Good enough for a first down at the 30-yard line of the Rangers. Ball's right on the 30-yard line. We'll give, we'll give Jambrits 11 on that one. Brings up 1st and 10. New set of downs here for the Bombers with Jambrits to Lidke's right. We've got receivers Pearson and Eklund to the right. To the near side here, to the far side. I'll get their numbers here. Again, handoff to number 20, Jambrits. Another big run for him. Looks like he's going to get to about the 16-yard line. Gain of about 8 or 9. We'll go 9 on that one. About 20 yards already on 2 carries for Jambrits. As Lidke gets the signal from the sideline. Comes into the huddle. Braham wearing a lot of pink tonight. It's their tackle cancer game today. Still 10:44 and counting. Motion Eklund, Tyler Eklund in the background. A little cross buck there. Eklund with a little stutter step, and he's going to go for a Bomber touchdown. No flag. Little cross buck in the backfield there for the Bombers will lead to a 6-0 lead here. Eklund motioned in on that one and came to 2 running backs in the backfield there for Lidke, and he faked Jambrits, gave it to Eklund going to the left, and he waltzed in for a touchdown. They're going to go for 2. Direct his handoff to Lidke, and he's going to run right in for another 2-point conversion here for the Braham Bombers. So with 10:34 to go here in the first quarter, we're going to have a timeout called with Braham 8. Rangers looking to get the ball as we come.
Are you tired
set
of long
here.
commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
And welcome back here to Braham. Again, another squib kick here, but the Rangers are able to fall on that one, where they will take over on their own 27-yard line. And the Rangers will come to the line. Shotgun formation with Trey Niska as the quarterback. Hand off to him. He's going to roll out to his right, looking for down the field, and he finds number 7, Cooper Myris. Big pickup there for the Rangers. And they're going to get their sign right here from the sideline. They're at their own 44-yard line as they come set here. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Niska takes the snap. Now he's scrambled. Now he's going to go to his right and pushed out of bounds. Looks at about the 48, 47-yard line of the Bombers. Thank you for listening on WCMP and on YouTube. If you're at home or have your device next to you, go ahead and get on there. This evening, Ethan Game Day Gill will be giving us some volleyball here as well as we come right back set to the line here. They're wasting no time, the Rangers. They got trips left now for them. Single receiver to the right. Niska to pass. He's going to roll to his left. Now he's flushed out, back around, gets around again, but he is going to be sacked by, looks like, Tyler Stanley. It's going to be a loss of about 4 or 5. Brings up 3rd and 7. Colton Carlisle on that one. Again, direct snap to Niska. Niska's going to take it to his right, and he's going to be very close to looks like he is going to be stopped short, but it's going to be 4th and inches here as they set it here. They're going to look and see. They're going to call it 4th down. Had to get right to the hash mark, and they are just short of it. Moved it back a little bit. I would say about a foot they need for 4th down here. They're going to stay in that shotgun formation. Niska takes the direct snap. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to get that outside and get that first down. And, I thought he ran out of bounds there, but he just kept going and picked up that first down and then some. Tough little run there for Niska. Niska's a sophomore, 5'10", 145 sophomore is what they say. They're going to muddle huddle over there by the sideline, get the directions from the play from their coach, and then come to the line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Rangers from the Bombers' 34-yard line. Deep set now here. Niska barks out. He's going to roll to his left now. To the trip side. He's looking downfield and kind of threw it in between number 23 for them, Unjum, and number 7, Cooper Mares. So that'll be an incomplete pass, brings up 2nd and 10 here with 8:28 to go in the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Bombers had an onside kick that they recovered, or a squib kick, I should say, that they recovered and took that in 3 plays for a touchdown. Eklund about a 20-yard touchdown. Litke with the. Now they're going to fake, look down the field, and saw his receiver, Noah Fox, in the middle, about, 8 yards down the field, but saw him a little late and threw behind him there. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Rangers. Had a really good start there on the ground. Got to think that they are in 2-down territory here, as they come set to the line. Trips to the left, single receiver right. Running back next to him. Niska rolls out to his left. He's going to just lob one up, and what a catch by number 7 there, Cooper Mares. Niska looked like he was throwing a shot put there and just kind of throw it up there, and Niska came down with it. At the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Interesting huddle here. So all 11 will go over to almost to the numbers there and get it from the coach Zubich. Now to this side. I'm on next to Niska. Niska takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, looks into the slant, and the slant is complete to number 23, Caden Sky. Got a 1st and 10 here now on that one. Slant by the 2nd receiver there. Brings it wide. Got a tight end with 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. Going to roll out with the option pitch to number 15, Xavier Inman. But Tyler Eklund there on the tackle of Xavier Inman. About the 11-yard line. Second down, loss of at least 1 there. Inman next to Niska. Niska gets set, looks at what he has, fakes, passes it. Oh, and just incomplete. Throw it to Sky again there. Another slant to that second receiver and just threw it on his back shoulder, and Sky just couldn't roll it, come in with it there. And Zubich is going to call a timeout on this one. So with that timeout, we'll take a quick timeout here at Braham. With 7:05 to go in the first quarter, it's Braham 8 and Rangers looking to score.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Thank you to all our sponsors as we are now set here after the timeout. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Rangers. Niska, a sophomore quarterback, listed as a running back here. And drop back here, rolled out to his right and throws it into the end zone and just a little high for the receiver. Looks like it's number 7, Cooper Morris. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11. 4th and goal from the 11 for the Rangers. Rangers go over to the sideline again to get the play call. Looks like they're going to go for it here on this one. And Niska's going to roll to his right knee. Look, he's got a receiver wide open down on a little wheel route there out of the backfield. Trying to get the number on that one on the far side there. Looks like it was Xavier Inman who ran a little wheel route there, was wide open, but they just could not connect on that one. So turnover on Dalton's. Braham will take over on their own 11-yard line with 6:56 to go in the first quarter. That one was brought to you by the Rush City Auto. Now has the location in North Branch called Standard Auto and Classics. 2 locations means 2 lots and quality used vehicles. Visit rushcityauto.com to see all their inventory. And Litke will take the snap, and he's going to hand it off to his running back, Jambritz. Looks like about a gain of 3 on that one. About to the 14-yard line. As Litke will get... Garrett Litke will get the call here, and they'll come set here. 2 running backs right next to, 1 on each side of Litke. 2 receivers to the near side here. Single receiver to the top. Gonna hand it off on a. There was a tackle on the play there. Tyler Eklund on the carry. Looks like. See if it's a hold or horse collar. I don't know. They are going to call it a hold. So it looks like a 14. Should be a half the distance to the goal line on that one, so they'll have it at the 7-yard line. Still second down here. 6:18 to go. Eklund got to that corner there by the hold on we didn't get a number on that one, but probably the left tackle. Beautiful night here in Braham as they come set. Jambritz to the right. Eklund on the And another penalty on the field. I think it might be a high-low block here. Looked like there were two Braham Bombers blocking. Looked like maybe one was high, one was low. We'll see what the it looks like here, but it came from the umpire, so it's usually a hold or a they want to decline this one. So I'll bring up 3rd and long. Yeah, they're going to call it it was a high-low, it was a cut block there. So one of the one went low, one went high, and you can't do that. Bring up 3rd down and 12 here for the Bombers. Deep in their own zone at about their own 9-yard line. 5:45 to go and counting. And they got a trip bunch to the far side, receiver to the bottom. Lidke drops back to pass. He's going to look, scrambles out, rolls to his right, looking downfield, and he's going to throw it, and went through 2 Bombers' hands. Isaac Eklund had a first dibs on it, and then Waylon Pearson went through both hands, and it'll bring up 4th down for the Bombers, which will lead to a punting situation here, 4th and long, 5:24 to go. Little pressure there in the end zone. Flushed Garrett Lidke out to his right. Trent Jamberts will be punting for the Bombers here. In a traditional set there. Jamberts gets it up in the air, and it's going to hang up here for a little bit and take a good Braham bounce all the way to about the 42-yard line. But still good position for the Rangers as they take their 2nd possession here. On the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 5:15 to go in the first quarter, it is the Braham 8 and the Rangers 0. Embrace easy for me to say, huh? Orthodontics, custom light force braces, or Invisalign. Clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. As we come back set here, Niska is going to get the ball. He's going to roll to his right again. Deep throw right in the middle, and try to find that seam, that little seam that was open there. But Schroeder looked like he got a hand on it. Incomplete pass. Braham in that zone defense. The receiver was able to find a little opening there, and Niska almost put it right into the hole there, but knocked down and almost intercepted there by number 3, Ethan Schroeder. Niska takes the ball. He's looking to his right. Deep drop and same spot. And again, pass to Cooper Mares. Mares brings up 3rd down. I think the Rangers have found something in that seam right there that they like. They had 2 passes over there that were, and if you notice, they got way wide here, and they got a receiver all the way on the other side of the field. Niska rolls to his right, deep drop. He finds his guy, which is, he is in. So it's a pass to Mares. Again, in that same area where they were looking at the last 3 ones. He finds Cooper Mares for the touchdown with 4:55 to go on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. It is now 8-6 with the extra point to come. Nice deep slant there. I think they called it a bang 8 in the NFL. But Mares from Niska for the touchdown. He's going to roll to his right. Both line judges threw their flag, so we're looking over here, so probably going to decline. Look, when I say looking over here, we're looking at the Braham sideline. I'm guessing it was offsides by the, legal shift. So 8-6 with 4:55 to go in the all right. With 8:06 to go here in the 8-6. Little on-air production here, so I was trying to give you the score, and a gust of wind just knocked the computer down. So I had to make sure that that was still in working order and that we were still online. So a little frazzled there, but we're okay now. 4:55 to go here on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 8-6, no good on the two-point conversion. And the kick is off. It's going to be taken by the first row there. Schroeder with it. He's going to find a little seam, find some spots, and he's going to get up to about the 41-yard line. But what seems to be a common theme tonight, some dirty laundry on the field. Wait and see. The official was throwing it. Oh, we got targeting on the, looks like targeting on Braham. So that'll be a 15-yard line from the, or 15-yard penalty from the 32-yard line. So that'll be a full 15 for them. Back it all the way up to about the 18-yard line. Braham will come to the line. Garrett Litke surveys the defense. He's going to hand it off to Jambritz. Jambritz finds a little crease there, and he's going to go all the way up to about the 29-yard line. Found that seam on the right side there of his offensive line and went all the way up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 11 for Jambritz for a Bombers first down. And Eklund with it on the sweep. He could get the edge there, got a little bit of the edge, and he's going to get the jersey pulled and get a little bit full forward there. Another first down for the Bombers. Tyler Eklund on that one. Up to the 43-yard line from the 29. Gain of 14 will be a Bombers first down. 3:48 and counting in the first quarter here on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Gerlicke comes set 2-by-2 with his running back to his left. And they're going to pull, and Jambritz again sets up the number 6. Looks like Niska was there for the tackle in the backfield, but Jambritz did a nice job. Put his foot in the ground like number 20 did many years ago in the NFL. Little juke move, and was able to pick up 5, almost 6 on that one. In Class A, as you know, lots of the kids will be playing the same side, or different, both sides of the ball here. At the 49-yard line, second in, we'll call it a long 4. Cross buck here, a little counter to Eklund, and Eklund's made a man miss, and he's at 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bombers. Ran the old counter for Eklund, and Eklund took that one to the house. 14-6 with 2:46 to go in the first quarter on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. A 51-yard touchdown for Eklund. That'll be his second of the night. Jambritz to the right of Garrett Litke. Eklund to the right. Twins to the far side. Hands it off to Eklund. Eklund tries to fall forward, and they're waving it off. No good. Said he was down. On the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, our new score with 2:46 to go in the first quarter is Braham 14 and the Rangers 6. Embrace Orthodontics, their board-certified orthodontists, are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. All right. Garrett Lidke here to kick off for the Bombers. We said Bombers come in at 4-2 here. This is a big Section 7A tilt here with the Rangers at 5-1, suffering their first loss last week. Sounds like they have some students out for various reasons. Looks like they got the ball there on the 28-yard line, their own 28-yard line. Well, they will take over 1st and 10. Rangers now come set. Always watch that the wide receiver for Rangers is always outside the numbers for them, and sometimes they get lost there. So Niska, he's going to roll to his right, and looked like it was Cooper Morris who got his hands on it. If the cornerback would have been watching the ball, he might have had a play on that for an interception, but he was going for looked like that was Tyler Eklund going for the sure tackle and just missed it on it. So they got 3 receivers to the top with only 2 people on them. Niska's going to roll out again to his right. Now he's going to come back left, scramble around, tries to make a guy miss, and he fumbles the ball, and he lands on it. Whoa, that was a close one. He is able to pick up some yardage. Right to the 30, so a 2-yard gain there for Niska. Again, as they look to the top there, like I said, interesting way how they go get set there. Almost all 11 go over to the coach to get the play. They got a receiver on the outside of the numbers to the top. Tight end to the bottom. Niska barks out, and he's going to roll out to his right. Finds his receiver right down the middle, and he's still going forward and taking a host of Bombers to tackle him. That was Xavier Inman there on the catch. Nice little crosser for him. Picks up the first down at the 41-yard line. We're at 140 and counting here in the first quarter on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. And, again, trips to the top. Tight end to the bottom here. He's got a guy deep down the field, but just threw that missile a little too hard. A little air on that would have got him a wide open touchdown for the Rangers. But it'll bring up a 2nd and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Of course, when you don't catch that, now he's running all the way back to try and get set here. So looks like almost an unbalanced formation here for they got a tight end to the trip side, a screen up the middle, and he makes the first guy miss, and looks like Jamberts is the first one to get there. Kunke wanted something happen there, but he wasn't getting the call he wanted. I was going to say, I thought that ball was thrown in front of the line of scrimmage, which means it would be ineligible downfield. Easy for me to say here in the wind. 5-yard penalty. Yeah, the screen pass was thrown in front of the line of scrimmage. You can't have offensive linemen down the field if the ball is thrown in front of the line of scrimmage. So that would be a legal man downfield, ineligible downfield as they come set here. They're going to put their tight end to the trip side as a block, and they got just their tackle over here. So it is an unbalanced set here for the Rangers as he rolls out. Niska rolls out, still looking for somebody, and throws it downfield to, looks like number 15. Again, looking for Xavier Inman again. Comes up incomplete. 3rd and 15 from the 36-yard line as the team gets its signals from head coach Zubich over there. Trips with the tight end. The tight end is covered, so he is ineligible to the top of the there. He's just there to block. Niska's going to look again. He finds that hole again, and it's caught by Cooper Moss. Cooper Moss is finally dragged down at about the 20 or 19-yard line. Again, found that seam again that they found on their first touchdown. 19-yard line, so we are in the Rush City Auto Red Zone. RushCityAuto.com. Go check them out. And Niska there, it looks like, was the runner on that one. Just took it himself. About a gain of 1. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 14-6. A lot of scoring going on here in Braham. We'll take a quick commercial break and come back and bring you the second quarter.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes,
we're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
And welcome back to Braham here. Thursday Night Football as we start the second quarter with the score 14-6 on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Touchdowns in the first quarter by Eklund, a 20-yarder and a 51-yarder. 2-point conversion by Garrett Lidke. For the Rangers, it was Inman, I believe, on that one who had that touchdown for the Rangers. And it's going to be a keep by Niska. Niska's going to roll to his right and get taken down at about the 16-yard line. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 4 from about from the 15-yard line is where they marked. I thought it was a little behind that, but they tackled him behind. That'll be the second timeout taken for the Rangers here already in the first half here for the Rangers. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto are classics in North Branch and going to put you into a vehicle that you'll love at a price you can afford. Go find your next ride at RushCityAuto.com. And thank you to all of our sponsors. But as you know, we are inside the 20, so we are in the Rush City Auto Zone. And lots of things going on here. We got game days on one of our affiliate stations doing some volleyball. And we've got now the timeout is over. 3rd down and 4. Niska's going to look. He goes to the slant again. It is a pass from Niska. Looks like to 28, potentially Caleb Unjum. Yeah, that slant has been open all night for the Rangers. It just depends on if they're connecting on it or not. So they're at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Rangers. Niska gets set under. Now he's going to call it. Different one here. Pass and wide open. Touchdown for the Rangers. Niska. Looks like to Fox. Niska to Fox for that one. So a 2-point conversion now for the Rangers. 28's in the backfield next to him. And Niska's going to just roll to his right and try to take it in, and he is met by a wall of Bombers, which will keep the score at 12. And as we get set here after that, reset after that, 10:53 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 14-12 is your new score. Embrace Orthodontics is our sponsor for our scoreboard. And also, don't forget, we have the Hones halftime coming up here. Hones Wright and Moore has state-of-the-art facilities and 44-plus years of experience getting vehicles back on the road. Our Hones halftime will be coming up here in about 10 minutes and 53 seconds. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at embracemn.com. As the kickoff is taken there, a little short kick taken by Schroeder. Schroeder is able to get a big gain on that one all the way to the Rangers' 42-yard line, where the Bombers will take over 1st and 10. Like we said, new score is 14-12. Braham's turn now here. Feel like this could be one of those nights where it's going to be a barn burner. Touchdown on that last one was a receiving touchdown from Niska to Isaacson. And now Garrett Littke will take over 2 running backs next to him. He's going to hand it off to Eklund. Eklund finds a seam, and there he goes. Oh, misses the tackle and tiptoes all the way down to the 20-yard line, which will put us back into the Rush City Auto red zone. 1st and 10 for the Bombers. Nice little sweep there for Tyler Eklund. He was able to get to the corner and kind of the Rangers could not hold up on that edge, and he was able to find it and tiptoe all the way down to the 20-yard line. Stepped out of bounds there. Otherwise, if he would be able to stay in bounds, that would have been another touchdown for the Bombers. 2 receivers to the left, 1 on the top, 2 running backs, 1 right next to Crossbuck again. Here we go to Jambers. Jambers has got a big hole. He's going to cut off to his right, and that's going to be a Braham Bombers touchdown. And just like that, quick, we go. 20-12 now for the Bombers. That was Jambridge, which was a 20-yard touchdown. If we look at the Bombers, they got a 20, a 51, and a 20-yard touchdown so far. The Rangers, they're getting it all in the air. They got 2 passing touchdowns from Niska, 1 to Inman, and 1 to, Mares, not Isaacson, Mares. And again, they're going to give it into Eklund, and Tyler Eklund on the little cross-bucks action there will have no problem walking in on that one. So on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, our new score is Braham 22. The Iron-Buhl Rangers 12. I don't think the scoring is done for either team right now as we go through this first half. On our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, 10:33 to go in the first half. 22-12, Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation when it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. Go to embracemn.com. Garrett Litke now to kick for the Bombers. Rangers have set up now a little differently now with those squib kicks. They got their second line is a 3-person line. And Litke's going to kick that one and just dribbles out of bounds. So the Rangers will take over at the 35-yard line. Or a re-kick. We'll see what they're going to do here. So they are going to take it from the 35. Now it's the Rangers' turn to go here. The Bombers had a squib kick that they recovered on the opening kickoff. They took that one in for a touchdown. Stopped the Rangers. And now Niska will take over at his own 35-yard line. A bunch trips wide, tight end to that same side, to the top. And it's going to be Niska. He's going to throw it to his right. And Tyler Eklund's the first one there. But he was able just to get them just enough so they could make the tackle on that one. They're going to put it on the 35-yard line. So that one's going to go 4-0. So pass for 0, going to bring up 2nd and 10. Clock is rolling. We're going to go under 10 minutes here to go in the first half. Trips right. They'll put his running back to his left, one receiver to the top. Niska gets them all set. Snaps the ball. Niska's going to drop back. Deep throw, and he's got his guy. And it's caught. What a circus catch by Xavier Inman. Right down the middle of the field, and he kind of had to bobble it to himself until he was able to corral it in all the way to the Bombers' 16-yard line, which will put us into the Rush City Auto Red Zone, excuse me. Niska threw that one. He's going to get him, and we got a false start here. That'll push him back 5, bring up 1st and 15. Still should be 1st and 15. The down marker has his 2nd, but it should be 1st. $9:21 to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard as we rewind it. Be Niska again, receiver, top, trips to the bottom. His running back to his left as Niska calls out the cadence. He's going to fake that hand, and he's going to throw it down. And it's picked off by Garrett Litke. Litke makes a little cut. Man, I think if he would have kept going to his right, he would have got a lot more, but for some reason decided to cut back into traffic. I don't know what he saw on that sideline, but that interception could have been way more damage there for the Bombers, but it is an interception for Litke. Bring up 1st down and 10, so that's 2 turnovers now for the Rangers. That first one was that kick that they recovered, and now the interception up the middle. So that'll take, now their Bombers will have it. Kind of a 2-by-2 set there. They're going to give it to Jambrits. Jambrits again finds a little seam, and he's going to run for, they're going to give him a 1st down on that one. Jambrits picks up 10 on that one. We're going to have a timeout here on the field with 8:50 to go here in the second half. We're going to go to a commercial timeout with the injury, and we'll be back on WCMP Radio.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals. Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. in Isle. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
And we're back here at Braham after the timeout. After the timeout there, he's able to walk off of there. Jambert's got rolled up on there on that tackle. Looked like it could have been something a little more serious, but he's up and walking it off here. Looks like he might be able to come back, walking okay here. Bombers will still have the ball, first down to go. First and 10 with that double wing look here for the Bombers as they going to run a cross buck here, but that one did not work. Little counter action there was not timed out very well for the Bombers, so that'll bring up a loss of 3 on the play. It was a fake to one side, coming back to the other side, but the one fake ran into the guy who was supposed to get the ball and messed up the timing on that one, so it'll be 2nd and 13, a loss of 3 on that one. So we look at Jambers. Jambers has got his helmet back on as he's working his way back to the coaches. Looks like he'll be coming back in here. 2-by-2 set, shotgun formation, running back to the Lidke's left. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to look down the field, deep down the field, to number 15. Excuse me, that'll be number 16 that we're running down there. Isaac Eklund running down the field there. Just off the fingertips. 7:37 to go on the Brace Orthodontic scoreboard, 22-12. 3rd and 13 from the 28-yard line for the Bombers. They're going to come out shotgun formation, 2-by-2 with his running back to his left. Garrett Lidke. Snap is good. He's going to deep drop. He's going to try and looked like it was going to be a screen set up there for Jambers. Jambers was back in the game. Something didn't go well there on that one. Offensive coordinator Chris Groats a little frustrated with somebody on that one. I don't know if it was the receiver or if it was, they was thinking maybe a PI on that one. I'm not sure, but it's going to bring up a punt, 4th down and 13 for the Bombers. Snap is good, clean. Punt is end over end, down. That's going to take a bounce somewhere, and it's going to bounce back and finally get downed at the Rangers' 47-yard line. It's been a back-and-forth affair here. Only a couple stops here in this game. 1 interception, 2 punts by the Bombers. Turnover by the Rangers, 2 of them. 1 on a kickoff. They didn't get on that one. So now here comes Niska. He'll take his team up now to the line. Trips with a tight end to the bottom. Niska in the gun. He's going to take a direct snap and run for it. And he's going to pick up about 9 yards on that one. About the 44-yard line on that one. Looks like just like quarterback power on that one as we go under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Trips with a tight end to the bottom. Again, same formation, same play. Niska's going to try and run it, and he's going to take a big hit there. But it's going to be enough for a Rangers first down. Niska a little bit hurt on that one. As he was running that one, he kind of spun, and a Braham bomber got him right in the back, so that's always a little bit of a wake-up call for Niska. He's going to stay in by the looks of it, though. Should be first down and 10 now from the Bomber 43-yard line. Niska gingerly walking back to his position. He's got his running back to his right. Trips to the bottom. One receiver to the, and they're going to take a timeout. That'll be the timeout, final timeout of the first half. With 6:22 to go on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, it'll be the last timeout for the Rangers. A lot of walking back here. Both teams trying to figure out what to do as it's been kind of back and forth, up and down all night here. They're finally getting some stops. As we look ahead here, we're going to have the halftime show coming up here on this breezy night in Braham. The Hones halftime. Hones right in Mora has state-of-the-art facilities and 44-plus years of experience getting vehicles back on the road. They'll be sponsoring our halftime show here in 6 minutes and 22 seconds. Beautiful night here in Braham as we watch the sunset behind us on top of the perch here. 1 minute timeout is over, the horn tells us, as everybody comes back to the line. Niska will take, he's going to have twins to the bottom with the tight end. His running back is going to be to his left. He's going to take the snap, high snap, not what they wanted, but there's a big hole up the middle. He's going to take it, and Niska is going to fall forward and fall all the way to about the 39-yard line. The snap was high, so that messed up the timing on that one. So Niska just took it, but was able to get 4 yards off. 2nd and 6 now from the 39-yard line. Twins to the top and to the bottom. Running back to his left. Niska looking, maybe calling something different now as Braham is showing blitz. Nothing coming in. They're going to blitz on that one. Jambrits is going to flush him out to his left, and he's got a guy. And it is caught by number 11, Noah Fox. Niska is just trying to outrun Jambrins to the side there, and he is able to do that. And in that time, he's still able to find Fox down the sideline for a big first down as we go into the Rush City Auto Red Zone at the 16-yard line. 5:35 to go on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 22-12 is our score. Niska with a 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, his running back to his left as they get set. He's looking to finds Fox going right across the – Fox is the tight end, so he just ran a little what they call a Y cross on that one and was wide open on it. 2nd and 9 now for the Rangers. Pushed out of bounds. Slant to number 7, which is Cooper Maris. Cooper Maris with the touchdown on that one. Niska to Morris. 22-18 is our new score on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. As the Rangers come set now for the 2-point conversion. Niska is going to roll to his right, looking, still looking, finds somebody finally wide open, and it's Inman in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So the new score on our Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard is Braham 22 and the Rangers 20. Big plays on that drive for the Rangers. Sets up a touchdown and just patiently waiting for somebody to come open on that 2-point conversion. Niska just kind of worked to his right and worked, and then finally Inman broke to the back of the end zone, and Niska found him for the 2-point conversion. Prior to that one, it was a slant to Inman for the touchdown. 5:23, 22-12, and a little squibber taken by the Bombers, and they're going to fall forward to about the 48-yard line. And Bombers will take over at their own 48-yard line with 5:13 to go in the first half. What a scoring display here. Everything it was advertised to be for this game. Up and down we go. 2-point game now. Garrett Lidke's calling out shots. He's going to give it to Jamberts. Jamberts finds a little crease and is able to pull forward for about, looks like they're marking about 47-yard line. Gain of 5. Gain of 5 there for Jamberts. The old bread and butter play, that off tackle trap for the Bombers. They've been running it for years. As Braham gets set 2-by-2 with Jamberts to Garrett Lidke's left. So he calls out the signals. Tackle trap again, but Lidke's going to take it this time. He's got some blockers in front of him. He's got the corner. 30, 20, and is pushed out. Oh, it looks like they're going to actually push him out of bounds. Looks like he stepped out of bounds at just outside the 25-yard line, but it'll be enough for a Braham first down. Fake that tackle trap to Jamberts. Had his great blocking by his 2 receivers out here. Just had to get by that defensive end, and Garrett Lidke did just that and picked up 25 yards on that one. 22 yards on that run for the Bombers. Stepped out of bounds with 4:23 to go. Seems like every time that the Rangers answer, Bombers have an answer here as we come set. 2 running backs in the back, twins to the right. They're going to run that cross buck to Eklund, and Eklund's got a little seam, and he's going to fall forward to the 20-yard line. Gain of 5 for the Bombers. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Faked it to Jamberts. Gave it to Eklund. Eklund's able to pick up 5 on that one. Brings up 2nd and 5. As they all come back up to the line. Left tackle lost his mouth guard, was able to pick it up and come to the line. Garrett Lidke is going to take it. Stretch play to Jamberts, but he is going to get wrapped up there. Looks like a number 22, Jace Gibson, on that tackle for the Rangers. Sliced right through the line there and was able to get hands on Jamberts for a loss of 3 on it. Brings up 3rd and 8 with 3:20 and counting to go in the first half. Garrett Lidke now has the play. He's going to come to the huddle as the Bombers break. You got to think probably 2 downs here for the Bombers as they go to that double wing look. In motion is Eklund. They're going to try that counter again, and does not go the way they were hoping it would go. Gets a couple, maybe a gain of 1 on that one. So 4th and 8. They're going to say 0 on that one. No gain on that one. 2:35 and counting the Brace orthodontic scoreboard. 4th and 8 as they try and get. Gary Litke's looking to the sideline. It looks like Coach Kunke is going to look at that back judge, and when they start counting, he's going to take a timeout here and figure this out, because if they get it, they got enough time to get a touchdown. If they don't, not a lot of time left for the Rangers to go down the field, and it looks like Kunke is going to do just that, take a timeout with the Bombers. 2:06 to go in the first half. 4th and 8. Big 4th down here for the Bombers as they come to the sideline to get some directions on what we're going to do. As with the Rangers go to their respective sideline. Good crowd on hand here for the Bombers tonight. Stands are pretty full. Sides are pretty full. And of course, the kids are always playing behind us. Lots of action going on our WCMP radio stations. Game Day Gilman's got some volleyball going on right now. Tomorrow we've got a full docket of football. And next week we'll finish out the regular season with both football and volleyball games on all of our stations across the dial as we approach closer and closer to the playoffs. Playoffs start the week after MEA. Of course, in Minnesota, MEA means a 3-day week for the students, 3 days next week, and the regular season will end for football on Wednesday next week. And our timeout is over. Trips to the bottom, single receiver to the top as he puts Tyler Eklund in motion to go 2-by-2. Running back to his right. Lemke's going to get the edge. Lemke's going to throw it, try and fly down, and it is incomplete. No flag. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers with 2:01 to go in the first half. As the Rangers will take over at the their own 23-yard line. No timeouts left for them. Of course, the clock will stop on any first downs to set the chains and any out of bounds. Trips to the bottom. Single receiver to the right, running back to Niska's right as he barks out the count. He's going to look down, finds number 15 down the middle, and he's going to be tackled in the middle of the field at about the 19, 18-yard line, which will bring up 2nd down. Inman on that one. 1:41 and counting on the Brace Orthodontic scoreboard. Same thing, trips to the bottom, single receiver to the top. Niska's going to roll to his right to where his receivers are. Looking, rolling, and it is tiptoe intercepted by Tyler Eklund. Oh my, what a play on the sideline. Niska kind of rolled out, was waiting, and he found his receiver, but Tyler Eklund was able to get to that spot and able to jump up, make the play, and come down with at least 1 foot inbounds for the interception. So that'll be the Rangers' third turnover of the first half here. I mean, Rangers got to tip their hats, be feeling okay about this thing, get out of this 1:23 to go. 3 turnovers in the first half, only down 2 right now would be a huge moral victory here for the Rangers. But the Bombers ain't done yet. They're going to come to the line, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, 2 running backs to the left and right. They're going to run stretch play to Jambers. Jambers is able to get a good, decent block by Eklund, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 19-yard line. They're going to go hurry up now as they come to the line. 1:15 and counting on the Brace Orthodontic scoreboard. Still 2 running backs to either side of Lidke. Two receivers to the bottom, one to the top. They're going to run stretch play to Eklund to the bottom, and he's going to try and get to the corner and is able to get to the 24-yard line, which will be good enough for a Bombers first down with 1 minute to go in the first half. They will start the clock now. We're rolling under a minute to go as 2x2 now with Jamberts to his left. Drop the pass, a lot of time, looking, rolls to his right, still looking, rolling, throws it, and looks like it was Tyler Eklund on that one, just out of the reach of, looks like Eklund on that one. Kind of got rolled up on the bottom there. It's kind of wobbly back to the, Waylon Pearson was on that one, excuse me. The 5 and the 6 look really close to each other down that far away from here. Clock will stop, 44 seconds to go here. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Bunch trips to the left. Single receiver to the top. Jamberts to his left. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking. Finds Eklund, and he's going to step out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up third down. The marker's just beyond the 15-yard line, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here. 39 seconds to go. Big pickup there. 9 yards on that one. Two receivers to the bottom, one to the top. A running back to either side of Lidke as he looks, surveys, barks it off. He's going to hand it off to Eklund, and Eklund's going to fall forward. That'll be enough for a Bombers first down. Looks like they're going to call the first down, and 35 and counting to go here for the Bombers. They're going to run it with Jamberts again. He's going to try and find the edge, and he's going to stick his foot, and 10-5, and touchdown for the Bombers. 23 seconds to go, and the Bombers are able to get the score after the interception. 28-22 now with the 2-point conversion to go here. Entertaining first half here. Both teams putting on a little bit of a show here. No problem trying to get scoring here. Almost, if we get this, it'll be 50 points scored in the first half. And Eklund comes open late, and it'll be good for a 2-point conversion. So the new score on our base Orthodox scoreboard is Braham 30 and the Rangers 20. We'll keep it here with 23 seconds to go in the first half. Bombers set to kick here. Bombers will get the ball to start the second half here as well. So with 23 seconds to go, if they can not give anything up, that could be a huge swing here for the Bombers with that touchdown and getting the ball first. Could make this a, well, it already is a 2-possession game, but could make it a little bit more with a 30-20. 18. They got that 2-point conversion. Could be a 3-possession game if they were to get their 2-point conversion. So, big turn there for the Bombers. Starts with the Eklund interception. Ends with the Lidke touchdown. It's going to find, this is going to roll to about the 19-yard line. Picked up by the Rangers. Rangers going to run to their sideline. It's got a little bit of room, but runs out of spot for him to run with the Bombers. 17.6 to go here in the first half. Caden Sky on the return there for the Rangers. So we look. Rangers look to the sideline of Zubich. Zakon, now they're going to come set here. Trips to the bottom, receiver to the right. Niska's going to bark it out. He's going to take the pass. He's going to scramble and look, scramble. He's just going to tuck it and run and find some room. Nice little run there for Niska. Gets up to about the 36-yard line. He'll bring up a first down. Clock will start when the chains are set. Ball is set. Umpire's out of the way. And Niska's going to try and get this one, and he kills it. Change that's happened the last few years is to kill the clock, it always used to have to be under center. That's changed recently here, where you can be in the shotgun or pistol position and down it or stop the clock with throwing it into the ground. Used to be you had to be under center. New rule recently. They're going to get set here. Bombers going to rush 3. They're going to put 2 deep, about 25 yards deep. 2 shell here in the Niska's, he's just going to launch one. That wobbled, and it's going to be intercepted by Schroeder. Schroeder's got some room. He's at the 20, the 30, and he's going to be stopped at about the 20-yard line, which will bring us to the end of the first half with the score. Bombers 30, Rangers 20 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. We're going to take a commercial timeout and talk about all this exciting, explosive offense when we get back here on WCMP.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Tuesday the 21st in Mora at 11:30 or 6. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the bottle shop.
And welcome back to Braham. Our halftime score on the Hones halftime is Braham 30 and MIB Mount Iron-Buhl 20. As we go to halftime here, Hones halftime. Hail damage, get your vehicle over to Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. In fact, many insurance companies recommend Hones. They'll get you fixed up. A lot of activity going on around the area. Got a score for Pine City. Pine City is up in Esco. A 5 o'clock start on that one, I believe. Esco leads 20-6 in the fourth quarter. We'll get some scores from Mora here as we get them from Game Day Gilman. You can also listen to Game Day Gilman in the mornings on KBEK or WCMP at 7:45, 8:45, 8:30, and 8:45 to get all of your local area news and sports from Game Day Gilman. It's been a up and down affair here for the Bombers and the Rangers. 30-20, as I said, 50 points scored in the first half for Braham. They started with an Eklund, Tyler Eklund, 20-yard run with a 2-point conversion by Garrett Lidke. And then they got the ball back, and Eklund had another one, this one of 51 yards. Another touchdown for Tyler Eklund. And then Jambritz got onto the scoring with 2 touchdowns, a 20-yarder and about a 20-yarder to bring the score to 30 for the Bombers, and 2-point conversion, I believe, was Lidke. It was Lidke to Eklund on that one for the 2-point conversion to get to 30. For the Rangers, 3 passing touchdowns. Aniska had his first one to Inman, and then the next 2 were to Mares, and then the 2-point conversion was to Mares the last time for MIB, which gets him up to 20. The key of the game so far has been turnovers. MIB has turned the ball over 4 times, one of them being the opening kickoff where the Bombers just kind of squibbed it down to the middle and nobody really knew what to do with it, and the Bombers were able to fall on it and then able to march right in for a score on that one and then got it going. But they've had 2 interceptions and a fumble so far, so that's really hurt the Rangers' flow here as they get going, creating more opportunities for the Braham Bombers. As we see a little bit of lightning in the background, we'll see where that goes or what that does. Hopefully it stays away from us so we can complete our second half. Especially for me because I'm on top of the press box here right next to the lights. So not always good to be up here when there's lightning in the distance, but we'll keep an eye on it and see what's going on. And we'll come back with our Hones halftime report right after these commercial messages from all of our wonderful sponsors here on WCMP.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Wednesday the 23rd in Sandstone. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822. Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. in Isle. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Tuesday the 21st in Mora at 11:30 or 6. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
And welcome back to Braham on WCMP. I'm Joe Lattimore here on the call for Braham versus MIB on Thursday Night Football. We've got a good one here in Braham. 30-20 is our score at halftime. We're at our Holmes halftime. Holmes Auto Body and Glass has over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. They're family owned and operated, and they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora. Big city quality auto repair right here in Mora. Don't forget, at the end of this game, we'll have the Pine City Insurance Player of the Game. We hope to get him up here on the perch here so we can talk to whoever that will be from the Bombers. Coach Kunke will hopefully have somebody up here, and we'll get to get a picture and take a look and have a little conversation with our Player of the Game. As we look right now, 30-20 is our score at halftime. Touchdowns for the Bombers by Eklund. 2 for Eklund, 2 for Jambrits. 2-point conversion, 1 rushing for Litke, and the other one is a 2-point conversion, Litke to Tyler Eklund. That completes the scoring for the Bombers. And for the Rangers, the depleted Rangers, has about 6 guys out right now. They are due to be back next week for various reasons, but a big chunk of guys, their starters are out. They've been all through the year. Sophomore Trey Niska has had 3 passing touchdowns, 2 to Morris and 1 to Xavier Inman, and a 2-point conversion to Morris as well. So the Rangers are able to get it done through the air here today. Lots of finding areas to get the ball to, and some good routes and passes that have happened for them. The big thing of the game here for today is turnovers. 4 turnovers for the Rangers right now. It happened right away early with a squib kick that they did not recover, where the Bombers stole the possession from the Rangers. They went down and scored on that, and then off and running we went. It's been up and down a few stops here. Braham has punted twice. I'm not sure. I believe Rangers have not punted at all, but it's been a kind of an up and down affair here as we're getting close to being done here with the halftime. We're just over 3 minutes to go here. As we look to the scoreboard here, getting some updates from our Game Day Gilman. 32-6 is the score up in Esco. So it looks like Esco will beat Pine City. So Pine City will go to their last game, I believe, against Proctor next Wednesday. So they'll be looking for that. Moose Lake is up 7-0 early on GNK. That game's happening tonight as well. So a few early Thursday night games, traditionally a Friday night game for our listening area. But with Wednesday being MEA, the last day of school for the week, some teams decide to play this Thursday night game to give the guys an extra day of rest. As I said, winds out of the south, and we got some nice lightning going on to our south as well. So hopefully that all stays away from us so we can complete this game here. It's been a great game so far with the Bombers up 30-20 at half at our Homes halftime show. We'll take one more commercial break before we get back to play here in Braham. As we kick off the second half, Braham will be receiving our second half kickoff. We'll be back right after these commercial break on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're Dapper and Divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the bottle shop.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Wednesday the 23rd in Sandstone. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822. Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. in Isle. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
And welcome back to Braham, as Braham is now out for their 3-minute warm-up here to get done here with halftime. Second half is about to start. As I just looked at my personal handheld device, otherwise known as my phone, as I looked at my weather app, it looks like we might have a little rain coming our way, so we might get a little wet here as we go through. Hopefully I can keep the equipment dry, because we're on top of the press box here. Big game here. We've got NSPN here, which is a big broadcasting company, local broadcasting company down in the cities. We've got Star Tribune here. We got lots of people here for this game. It's a big game here in Braham, as we have 5-1 Mountain Iron-Buhl taking on 4-2 Braham with 30-20 to go. 2 minutes to go here in the warm-up period. Refs are talking right now to see what we're going to do. We might have a little take cover here. Me and my radio broadcasting partner up from Grand Rapids is down here as well on the rooftop. So as we watch this happen here, we'll see what the officials have to say as we get started here. You can see some lightning off to the south. As Braham has completed their warm-up period, they're going to get together. Looks like they're going to receive from the south end zone. As again, they kicked off to start the game, but there was a turnover on that as they kind of squibbed it down the field, and MIB was kind of confused by that, didn't know what to do, and the Bombers picked it up, scored on that one. Both teams are now back on the field. MIB will be kicking off to the Bombers, as the Bombers are up on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard 30-20. Touchdowns in that first half for Braham. All rushing. First one was by Tyler Eklund, followed by Tyler Eklund, then Jambritz, and another one by Jambritz. 2-point conversions was a rushing one for Litke, and Litke to Tyler Eklund to start. And as we start the second half, here comes the rain. Just what you want on a nice Thursday night football is a little bit of rain to start our time. So we'll make it work the best we can here as we protect our radio equipment. The line did look like it could come through pretty fast here, so I'm hoping that we are able to get through this with no issues, no concerns, problems, and we'll get through this just fine. And there's the kick. And it's taken by Tyler Eklund. Eklund's through. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. One man to beat. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bombers. No laundry on the field. Is going to be a, well, there was sideline. There was one. It's a sideline on the, looks like it was a sideline warning by the, as all of us know who have followed Coach Kunke for a while, he gets a little excited and sometimes gets into that area where you're not supposed to be, and I think that's what happened. He was doing his little dance on the sideline, and the ref ran into him, and that's a sideline warning. So it'll be a 2-point conversion here for the Bombers. Trips to the right. Running back to his right as well. One receiver to the left. Litke's going to take the snap and probably roll right. And there he goes. And he's looking, and there's the guy sitting right in the middle, and it is no good. 36-20 now. Still a 2-point possession game, two possession game, excuse me. And just like that, it's 36-20 with 11:49 to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Having coached against Braham for many years when I was a head coach at Rush City, some of these things bring back memories like that. I know, I know that one. Rolling right, looking for that stop. That one always worked against us. So that one, though, was dropped. Had his guy sitting in the middle as we've got rain falling, lightning to our south. Looks like this line should go through pretty quick, hopefully, and we'll be able to be dry here for the rest of the second half. But as it happens, here we go. Litke's going to kick. He's going to hit it right to the upfield guy there, and the lineman wisely just falls on it at his own 46-yard line. Probably thinking, Coach, I can run this one back, watch me. But he made the right decision. As now Mount Iron-Buhl will take over on their 46-yard line. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the top. Niska's running back to his right. As he gets set, snap. He's going to look down the field. He's got his guy open down here and catches it. 23, which is Caden Sky, right at the 49-yard line. About a gain of 3 there for the Rangers. Still light rain falling on us here as I'm trying to cover all of our devices. Game day if they get injured, sorry. All right, trips. I feel like they got too many guys in the backfield here. That should have been a penalty. It looked to me on that one that they had 5 guys in the backfield. That one, the inside receiver was supposed to be on the line of scrimmage, but it looked like they had 5 guys in the backfield on that one, but they did not call that. They had trips down here, but all 3 of them were in the backfield. Okay, now they're saying he's good. Still think he's much closer this time. They're going to caught and stopped right away. By Waylon Pearson. So it'll be 4th and 2 at the Bombers' 46-yard line. as the Rangers get set here. Trips, bunch to the right. And Niska's going to run, and he's just going to take it himself. And it looks like, well, they're marking him short. They are marking him short. He fell backwards. He did fall backwards onto the 45-yard line. It looks like Bombers did a great job of closing that gap and creating that turnover. But he did fall on the 45-yard line. That's where they marked it. I thought maybe if with the lane he might have made it, but the Bombers knocked him backwards, so there was no first down on that one. So the Bombers will take over on their own 45-yard line. Eklund in motion. Give it to the other Eklund, and Eklund's going to be crushed in the backfield there. Loss of 2 on the play, back to the 43-yard line. It's going to bring back 2nd and 12. As we look on the Embrace Orthodox scoreboard, 9:45 to go. The rain has dissipated a little bit. Still feeling a little bit of rain, but not too bad right now. On the Embrace Orthodox scoreboard, 9:35 and counting to go, 36-20. Bombers come up, 2-by-2, shotgun, running back to his right. Litke looks around as he calls out the cadence. Hand it off to Jambers. Jambers finds a gap. He's going to make a cut, and he's loose. Cuts back, and he's still on his feet. Finally taken down at the Rangers' 40-yard line. That'll bring up a first down for the Bombers. Litke gets the play, goes to the huddle, breaks the huddle. Here they come, 2-by-2. Jambers will be to his left now. Surveys the defense. 4-man front for the Rangers. Again, tackle, trap. Jambers finds that seam, and he's still running. And falling forward all the way to the 32-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Bombers. 8:40 to go and counting. Second and 2 now for the Bombers from the 32-yard line as they break the huddle. 2 running backs either side of Litke. 2 twins to the bottom. Single receiver to the top. Litke calls out and takes the snap. Hands it off to Tyler Eklund. Eklund finds a little seam, and he's going to get it forward enough for a first down. It'll go to the 29-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Bombers as the clock stops at 8 minutes and change to go here. Gets the play in here. Litke comes back to the huddle. A lot of guys playing both ways for the Rangers. You kind of see it right now, especially as they seeing a few more hands on the hips and getting a little tired. Good effort here tonight. Hand off to Jambers. Jambers gets a hole, and he finds a crease, and he's still pushing forward. Finally knocked backwards at about the 22-yard line. Litke looking to the sideline again for the sign as the Braham is kind of just getting to the huddle, taking their time, getting good time off here as we're already now under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter as they break the huddle. 2 receivers to the top, 1 at the bottom, 2 running backs either side of Litke. And it's going to be a handoff to Eklund. Eklund's got a crease, and he's got the corner to the 20, 10, 5, and in for a Braham touchdown. 22-yard touchdown for the Bombers. That'll be Eklund's 3rd of the game. And we do have a We got a couple of injuries here. So Eklund will take that one in for 22 yards. And Jammertz is winded here. And we got a Ranger down as well. So when we have all of these injuries here, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back here on WCMP.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take two.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals. Tuesday the 21st in Mora at 11:30 or 6. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
And we're back here, and Braham with our new score on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Braham 42, and the Rangers from Mountain Iron-Buhl 20. Beautiful new facility they have up there in Mountain Iron-Buhl, field turf. Mountain Iron-Buhl, this is their first year in 11-man football. For years they played 9-player. This is their first year up due to enrollment. So now they're going to direct snap to Litke. Litke's going to try and get forward, and no good on the attempt. So on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, it's going to remain Braham 42 and Mountain Iron-Buhl 20. Again, our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics. Leave with a smile when you embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Thank you, Embrace, and all of our sponsors here tonight that make our presentations possible here, day in and day out here on our WCMP Sisters of Stations, WCMP, KBEK, and 106.5. And also, you can also find us on our YouTube channel, which is a live video stream as well going on tonight as well for Thursday Night Football. As we're back here, 6:44 to go in the third quarter. Litke's going to kick it down, little squibber, and as the Mountain Iron-Buhl gets it, they're going to bring it up to about the 31-yard line. Looks like it'll be at the 30, as we figured out here, 31-yard line, 30-yard line. They're going to put it right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:40 to go. Final from Esco. 5 o'clock start up there. Esco beats the Dragons from Pine City 32-6. Two receivers to the bottom here. As Niska calls it out, he's going to look. Now he's going to look over this way. He throws it over here to Inman. Inman makes a move and makes one guy miss, but can't make the second guy miss as he picks up 3 yards on the play. Tyler Eklund on the stop there for the Bombers. Excuse me, that was Morris on that one. Get those two confused as the train comes rolling through town here, as you hear in the background. Rain has stopped. A little bit of lightning still to our south, but for the most part, no rain right now. Niska in the shotgun. He's going to fake to nobody because he ran the wrong way, but he's still going to pick up some good yards. Good hard runners, this Niska. Niska's going to pick up from the 33 to the 39, about 6 yards. He's going to bring out 3rd down and short. As we watch the train roll by in the background there. 3rd and 1 for the Rangers. Niska will get his guys set. He's got trips to the top with a tight end. Single receiver to the bottom. His running back to his left. Niska calls out. It's going to be a direct snap to him, and he's going to try and run for the first down. He's strung out, and he's going to be pushed back, but he's got enough for the first down there. That was a run all the way. All the way up to the 42-yard line. It'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Rangers. Again, that was just a straight keep there for the quarterback. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brace Orthodontic scoreboard has Braham 42-20. So I'm listening to my colleague from Grand Rapids. They got a weather delay up in Moose Lake or Greenway as that game's going on. Lightning delay. We didn't have one of those. Back to play here. Niska. He's going to throw. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. And there's a penalty thrown right in the middle of the field. They're going to call holding here on the Bombers. That'll be, I believe it's a 10-yard penalty and a first down. Final from Esco, 32-6 over the Dragons. We'll get some updates from game day when he gets some stuff from his game, volleyball. Niska gets set here. And they're going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it. He's got his guy, and he's going to pick up a first down on that one. That was Fox on the play on that one. Tight ends had some really nice crossers that Niska has been able to find for some big plays here for the Rangers. Going to be first down now from the Braham 35-yard line. Little muddle huddle there on the sideline for the Rangers. They come set, trips to the bottom, single to the top. Niska with his receiver offset to his left. Niska takes the snap, looks, fires, wide open, 23. Looks like that was to Caden Sky, but that looks like it's in the area of offensive holding, which the white hat tells us it is. So it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Rangers, all the way back to the 45-yard line. 3:57 to go on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, still 42-20. Clock will start because it was a completed pass. Trips to the near side, single receiver to the top. Shotgun Niska with his running back to his left. Niska's going to take the pass, drops back. He's looking, finds his guy in the flats there, and is able to connect. Kind of the same play there to Ski. Gets almost all of it back on the penalty. He's going to be 2nd down and 12. As the Rangers look here. Again, when they're running from this from their far hash, it's a long way for everybody to kind of figure out what's going on here, but they're rotating their linemen back and forth. Now drop back to pass, looking, and a sack on a play. Looks like it's going to be number 6 on that one, which is Pearson with the sack. That'll bring it back to the 40-yard line. 30 and about 15 now. We are under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Still a 22-point lead for the Bombers. Rangers taking some time off the clock here. Trips to the top. Receiver to the bottom. Running back to his right. Niska looks to his left. He's going to pass. That is, oh my! I was just about to say gone. That one was, if he can haul that one in, that is 6 points. Looks like it could have been, trying to see who that was. I think that was Isaac Eklund on that one. Saw that and was like, oh boy, I got a pick 6, but just dropped it on that one. It's going to bring up 4th and 15 now for 4th and 15 here, 2:31 to go in the third quarter. As we look at it from the 40-yard line, probably not anything hurt if they do try to go for it here with 4th down. Down 22 points, got to get something going here. Had a nice drive going. The holding play on that one really stunted this drive as they start to get set here. Coach Kunke runs the defense, talking to his defense right now. With the new sub-districts here, the new sub-district that Braham is in here has some new faces. Mountain Iron-Buhl, Cherry, Barnum came back down again. So a lot of new ones in this sub-district that just started this year. It'll be the same sub-district for next year as well. Lightning still to our south. Looks like it's all in the sky. I don't see anything hitting the ground from a distance, which is a good thing from where I'm at. Leaning on an aluminum fencing. Here we go. Trips to the bottom. Single to the right. Niska looks. It's going to be a double pass. They're looking. Pass to Mars. Mars is looking. He's going to heave it way downfield. And incomplete. Oh, my. It looked like it, but looked like for the Bombers, number 44, Ryder Olson, was right there to kind of just get in the way to knock that one down. So Braham will take over at their own 40-yard line. Up 22 points here in the third quarter on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 2:22 to go. You can kind of see that setting up there. He threw it back to Maras, and he being Niska, and it looked like he was going to try and double pass there, but didn't work. 2-by-2 now by Braham comes set here. Running back to his right, looks like it is Jambrits is back in. And it's going to be Jambrits off the side there. And there goes Jambrits. He's at the 50, at the 40. He fumbled the football and is picked up by the Rangers. Rangers now running the other way, and he is taken down. Looks like Morris got that one and returned it to the 44-yard line of Braham. It looks like Jambrits might have a cramp here. Jambrits with a nice run on that one, but was knocked out of his hands. Great job by the defender there just to punch it out, and he was able to get that ball out, and then Jambrits was the only one around there for Braham, so Mountain Iron Maris picked that up, and he was able to run it back a few yards there, all the way back to their own 44-yard line. So quick turnover of events there. That would be Braham's first turnover of the game. Did look like it was cramps. As we wait for things to go on here, we're looking at our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at embracemn.com. As Jambrits is now up, looks like he probably got a cramp there by the looks of it. As they come set here now, we're going to get back to play here with 2:12 to go. Jambrits will go to the bench and get some work here. As we come back to action here now with Mountain Iron-Buhl, Trips bunch to the right, one single receiver to the top. He's going to pass it over to, it's going to be hook and ladder. Hook and ladder. Maris catches it, gives it to, looks like it's Inman. So, again, another one you can kind of see being set up. When Maris caught that, he was not moving at all. He was just kind of sitting there, and waiting for his partner, Inman, to get there and get it to him. So it's first down now for the Rangers, 150 and counting. Niska back to pass, looking, still looking. Now he's going to scramble out to his right, still looking. He finds his guy, and it looks like it's incomplete. Yeah. Incomplete pass there. Sky was able to find an opening there. When Niska gets free, it's really tough for the defense to figure out what he's going to do. Is he going to run? Is he going to pass? So they really have to figure out what they want to do, and when they attack him, his receivers are able to find open spots there, but it was just thrown behind and a little bit short of Sky. So, again, so they'll switch sides. Their line switches sides every time. Ungen will come to the bottom here. It's going to be a screen pass up the middle. And a fumble! Ball's on the ground, and it looks like Braham has recovered it. Another turnover by the Rangers. That'll be their 5th turnover of the game. Inman had it, got turned around, so his back was facing the goal line, and it was knocked out from there, and Braham was able to recover it. So a changeover of turnovers there, and Braham gets it right back where they started their last drive, just outside their own 35-yard line. 2-by-2, receiver, running back to Litke's right. They're going to hand it to, looks like it's, Jamberts is back in again. Got his water, must have been just a cramp. As the clock continues to run on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They go Embrace Orthodontics, but also all of our fine sponsors at WCMP. We couldn't do it without you. We appreciate all of your help bringing us live local high school sports to our East Central Minnesota area. If you'd like to be a sponsor, please call the station. Ask for one of our wonderful marketers, and they'll get you set up on our commercial. Eklund is hit there in the background, still running, and he finds the corner, and he's cutting back. He's at the 50. Got one guy to beat at the 40. He gets by him. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bombers. There is no flags. Wow, they had him dead to rights. Got through about 2 or 3 tackles. A great block by his receivers there. Really sprung him on the side, which set up a touchdown. It was 36, so about a 64-yard touchdown there for Eklund. Lots of cramps here tonight. You wouldn't think so with all the heat we've had the last few weeks. Our first cold snap, and now everybody's cramping up. So that was quite the run there for Eklund, Tyler Eklund. I don't get to choose who the player of the game is. That's Coach Kunke. But if I had a player of the game, I know who I'd be picking. That would be Tyler Eklund. So he so far has 4 rushing touchdowns, and in those rushing touchdowns, he has almost 150, 160 yards of rushing just on those touchdowns. Like I said, we'll get our player of the game after the Pine County Insurance player of the game after the game. Hopefully you get one of these fine young men up here for an interview to talk to him and get him a t-shirt and a hat with our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. That'll come up here at the end. Litke's going to roll to the right, throws to the back of the end zone, tip, and it is caught by who else? Tyler Eklund. So the 2-point conversion, Litke to Eklund will make the new score 50-20. New score with 38 seconds to go in the third quarter on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, 50-20 for the Bombers. as they're coming off a huge win last week up in Deer River. First win, as Coach Kunke said, in Deer River for the Bombers since 2017. Now taking on perennial power, Mountain Iron-Buhl in 9-player. They've been the cream of the crop for about the last 5 to 7 years, winning the state title a couple years ago with Subich's old son. Just a screamer right to number 52, and as any good lineman knows, he drops with the ball at the 35-yard line. So the Rangers will take over at the 35-yard line with 37 seconds to go as we start to feel a little bit of mist again. "35-yard line is where they'll take over. Great catch by, like I said, Obadiah Anderson, but he knew well to just sit on that one, and we'll take over at the 35-yard line. So trips to the bottom, tight end to the top. And Niska's going to look for Inman, Fox on that one. No, Inman on that one, Inman on that one. 34 seconds to go here. If you're on the radio, we're going left to right on your radio dial. Trips bunch right, tight end to the left. Niska takes it. He's going to try and run it. He is sandwiched between 61 and 52. We'll get those names for you there. Wagner and Stanley. 68, Carlisle. And the Rangers are going to let the quarter go on this one. So with that, we'll take a commercial timeout here as we go to the fourth quarter with Braham up 52-20. We'll be back after these commercial messages on WCMP.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Welcome back to WCMP here in Braham. We are going to the fourth quarter with Braham up 52-20. The Rangers have the ball 2nd and 12 from their own 33-yard line. Back to pass is Niska. He's going to roll to his right, looking, fires, and just off the fingertips there. Looks like it was Fox on that one. Inman on that one. It's going to bring out 4th down and 12 here. Again, the rain has started to come down just a little bit, sprinkles here and there. 4th down now. Niska's starting to feel it here a little hobbled. Looks like he's going to be the punter as well. Niska's going to be the do-all, be-all here for the Rangers. Good kick. Runs up on it. I believe it was Eklund who got that one. He's riding up the middle, still running, finally taken down at about the Rangers' 45-yard line. Bombers were able to take that one. About 15, 20-yard return on that one, where he picked that up. If the Braham can get a score on this one, it'll be running time here in the fourth quarter. They'd be up over 35 points. And a little counter play here and it's fumbled again. And looks like Niska's going to recover that one. So second turnover for the Bombers. The running back, I couldn't see who it was, but kind of went with that swim move with the ball to try and get around a guy. And whenever you bring that ball up on that swim move up and over, leaves a lot of real estate for the defenders to punch that ball out. And that's exactly what they done. That'll be the Bombers' second turnover of the game. As we look from Game Day Gilman in Pine City. Pine City beat Moose Lake Gula River in the second set 25-16 in high school girls volleyball. Pine City boys lost to Esco tonight 32-6 up at Esco. As we go back to play action here. Oh, Niska with a little nifty move there. Looked like he was going to be pitching it, and he faked everybody out and was able to run it all the way up to about midfield. Looks like he's at the 50-yard line. 50-yard line. It looks like it's going to be a gain of about 6 yards, maybe 7. At the 50. Niska listed as a senior here. Running back. Filling in for some players who are out for the Rangers. They'll be back next week. Third down. Loss on that one now. It'll bring up third and long. Third and about 6. Maybe 7. 47-yard line. Yeah, it'll be third and 7 now. Trips will come down to the near side. One receiver to the top. Running back to Niska's left. As he surveys the defense. Oh, a little rough snap there. He's just going to get it back, though. Little backyard football. But still, all that result of that looked like it was Unjum or Unham. He would bad snap, so he had to catch it. It was going to be a pitch to the running back, and their running back was already running out, and Niska just kind of two-hand overhand passed it to Injun, and he was able to get it a little bit there, maybe a gain of 1. They are going to punt on this one. 4th and 7, so no gain on that one. Low snap. Niska gets it. He's going to punt it back down to Tyler Eklund. Eklund's going to take it up. He caught it. Now he's running. Caught about 22-yard line. Gets all the way up to the 40-yard line where the Bombers will take over with 9:51 to go on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. About 24-yard line is where he caught it. We'll call a gain of 16 on that punt return. .40-yard line now of the Bombers as well. They'll take over. 9:51 to go here in the fourth quarter on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 50-20 is our score. 1st and 10. Twins to the top and to the bottom. Running back to the left. Litke is going to hand it off to Jambritz, and Jambritz is going to get ahead. About 5-yard gain on that one. Going to bring up second, and we'll call it 4. 2nd and 6. Landed on the 45, but marked at the 44. Clock still running. Under 9:30 to go. Litke taking his time to get back to the huddle. Twins to the top and the bottom. Now running back to Litke's right as he's waiting for the count off of the back judge, which the back judge does, gives it Jambritz. Jambritz is going to fall forward all the way almost to the Interesting. Looked like he fell at about the 50-yard line, but they're marking him at the 48, so Those guys saw something I didn't see. Under 8:40 to go now. Teller Eklund coming to the sideline here for a break. As Braham comes to the line. To the top, to the bottom. Running back to Litke's left. As he looks, the back judge is now calling off. Jammert's up the middle. He's going to have enough for a Bomber first down. Jammert's will come out now. Now, 49-yard line with under 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter on the Bracer Orthodontic scoreboard. Again, we're hoping to get a Pine Insurance player of the game up here for an interview so I can give him his shirt and hat to Pine Insurance Agency, player of the game. Player of the game is presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will receive the coveted player of the game t-shirt for a job well done tonight. Thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, covering Minnesota and Wisconsin as we come back to play here. About a 2-yard gain there for the Bombers. Second and about 8. We're going to hit the 7-minute mark here as now the Bombers are rolling through some receivers and running backs. Litke is still in the game, as is the starting offensive line right now, or most of the starting line. Might have somebody on the sideline here. Handoff on this time goes to number 44, which is Ryder Olson, a sophomore. Brings up 3rd and 4 as they're rotating guys through now. 30's coming into the game for the Bombers. Eli Benzen. As we get to almost the 6-minute, halfway here done through the fourth quarter. 2 running backs either side of Litke as he's waiting for that back judge to raise his hand as we start ticking down 5, 4, 3, 2. Gonna hand it off to 30, and he's got a little bit of running room, and he's gonna get all the way out to about the 31, 32-yard line. Benzen on the carry will be a Braham first down. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 33-yard line. With it out of bounds, clock won't start now with it being out of bounds. Two running backs either side of the quarterback now. New quarterback in. New quarterback for the Bombers is Matthew Blomdahl, a 5'5" sophomore. At the 33-yard line. Looks like about 10, no gain on that one, as we have a lot of new faces coming into the game for the Bombers. Again, going against a short-staffed Mountain Iron-Buhl squad here. Few guys not been able to play last couple weeks. Sounds like they will be available next week and for playoffs. As Twins to the bottom. Blomdahl's going to hand it off to number 30 again, Benzen. And Benzen picks up no gain. Under 5 minutes to go here for 50 and counting, as it's still at the 33-yard line, Bombers. Niska's making his way over to the sideline. Played a heck of a game there for the Rangers. Did a really good job filling in. And they're counting down. They're going to have to get the snap, and they do. And Baumdahl's going to keep it. He's going to try and get outside, but that 5-5 frame is not going to get that corner. Brings up 4th down here. Loss of about 5 on that one. As we go under 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Bombers just kind of taking their time here with this one as they go through. Could always appreciate that about Coach Kunke. I was on a lopsided scores of a lot of games with him, and they'd always kind of take it easy on you in the second half once they had that game figured out, and that's what they're doing here. So hats off to Kunke for good sportsmanship here on this one here. As Bloomdale's going to take it, he's going to come up short. So it'll be a turnover on downs here at the 34-yard line. Gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Game of 4 of that one. 3:23 to go in the game here. Again, we are waiting for the end of this game. We'll get the Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. Player of the game is presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will receive the coveted Player of the Game t-shirt for a job well done tonight. Thank you to Pine Insurance Agency covering Minnesota and Wisconsin, as the Rangers will now take over with 3:23 to go. And it's going to pitch out here, and good cut there by, looks like, Human. Number 5 now is the quarterback for Mount Iron-Buhl. That's going to be Tebow Zubich. He's a 5'11", 160-pound freshman. As we got new players across the field in now for both squads. Gonna toss pitch again out here to Uman. And it's going to be a tackle. And it's going to be short. Be a 3rd down and about 2 for the Rangers. With this win, the Braham Bombers will move to 5-2. Big win here for them. Should secure them at least one home playoff game as they go forward here in the playoffs. Rangers will fall to 5-2 as well. Barnum still 5-1. They will play tomorrow night, along with Deer River. So we have new people subbing in for the Bombers right now. Under 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 4th and inches for the Rangers as the clock ticks. No scoring for the Rangers in the second half. He's going to take it himself. Zubich going to try and get to the outside. And where are they going to mark it? They're going to give him the 1st down. He got to the 45-yard line. He got just enough for a 1st down, so they're going to wind that clock here. A couple more plays here to go. As the white hat is trying to wind the clock here to let them get going here. Now everybody's winding the clock. Everybody wave your hands up and down. All right, now the clock's going as we get to 1:30 here to go in the game. 2-by-2. Zubich. Take the handoff. And a big stop there in them. Human. 2nd down and 11. Just about 1 minute to go here in the game as we got more people subbing in for the Bombers. Under a minute to go now here. Zubich now in a quarterback. He's going to left-handed throw way outside of number 10, and he's going to make a couple of moves, stay in bounds, pick up about 3 yards on that one. That pass was to look like number 10. I don't have a 10 on my program, so. More subs, maybe one more play. 20 seconds. As Braham is going to improve to 5-2 on the year after that tough loss to Cherry. They've had 2 big games here now as 16 takes the pitch. He's going to try and get outside. And he gets outside, and he is going to get a – where did he step out? They're going to give him first down, but that's going to do it here. Our final from Braham, your Bombers 50, Mount Iron-Buhl 20. Both teams move to 5-2 on the year and will be favorites going into the playoffs here as we go through here. As we go to a commercial timeout, we'll get some stats for you here and hopefully get our Pine Insurance player of the game up here. Stay tuned. We'll be back after these commercial breaks.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine.
Traditions are passed down, and we learn what is important. The value of a dollar, the importance of family, the ability to do a job yourself.
Power of attorney.
Central Boiler designed the Classic Edge with these same values in mind. The Classic Edge outdoor wood furnace from Central Boiler. A perfect combination of value and performance.
Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822. Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals. Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. in Isle. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals. Tuesday the 21st in Mora at 11:30 or 6. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.
And welcome back to Braham here as we're doing our post-game show here as Braham is victorious 50-20 over the Rangers here in Braham. 50-20 is our final score. We're waiting to see if we can get our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Player of the Game is presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will receive the coveted Player of the Game T-shirt for a job well done tonight. Thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, covering Minnesota and Wisconsin. As we wait to see what's going on, I know who my Player of the Game is. We'll see who comes up here. But for the Braham Bombers, their scoring tonight started off with Tyler Eklund, a 20-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion by rushing for Lidke. Their next touchdown was a 51-yard touchdown by Tyler Eklund. The next 2 touchdowns were by Jambritz who had a 20-yard and about a 20-yard touchdown with a 2-point conversion pass from Lidke to Tyler Eklund. And then in the second half, it was Eklund again, a 22-yarder and a 64-yard touchdown for Tyler Eklund. 2-point conversion on the final one was from Lidke to Tyler Eklund. That'll make the final 50 there for the Mount Iron-Buhl Rangers. Kept it close in the second half, got it to 22-20 just before half. Interception by the Bombers led to a touchdown right before half and a 2-point conversion, made it 30-20 for the Bombers at half, and then they just kept going in the second half. 20 more points for the Bombers in the second half. As we sit up here, Braham moves to 5-2 on the year. One more game to go next Wednesday. MEA Wednesday, final regular season game of the year. And then playoffs to be determined. Who will be playing where and when. We'll find out more for that as we wait to see if we get a Pine Insurance Agency player of the game up here. As everybody's making their way out, field is cleared out. Not a lot left on the field here. It is senior night, so lots of pictures being taken down here. Lots of happy snappies taking place as Braham moves to 5-2, victorious tonight with a 50-20 win for the Bombers. Mount Iron-Buhl will fall to 5-2 as well. Lost their last 2 games. Sounds like there's a little bit of stuff going on. A few people ineligible. Hoping to get them back before playoffs so they can make their playoff run. MIB is always a very tough opponent to play. Has been great in 9-player and continues to show that they can play at the 11-man level as well. This is their first year in 11-person football with the move due to enrollment. State High School League sets that every 2 years, and their Mount Iron-Buhl and Cherry's enrollment grew just enough to get them into Class A away from 9-player as we wait here to see if anybody's going to come up to visit us. On WCMP, lots of action going on. Pine City played tonight. They lost 32-6 to Esco. The Pine City volleyball was at home playing. They won their second set, 25-16. That's the last one I got from Ethan Game Day. To their opponent here in Braham, looking for the player of the game, Pine Insurance player of the game. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll see if we can get somebody. If not, I'm going to name somebody, and we'll get them the shirt to them later with a picture. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on WCMP.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
And welcome back to Braham. Final score here, the Bombers come away with a victory 52-20 over the Mount Iron-Buhl Rangers. A lot of scoring tonight for the Bombers. 30-20 was a halftime score and finished 52-20. Lots of scoring for the Bombers with Tyler Eklund leading the way for the Bombers with 4 touchdowns, 2 by Jambritz. Couple of 2-point conversions for passing or receiving touchdown 2-point conversions for Tyler Eklund as well. So I don't see him up here, but we're going to give Tyler Eklund the player of the game, the Pine Insurance player of the game, for his outstanding effort. On his touchdown runs alone, 150 yards, 160 yards just in rushing, and also a big interception right before halftime that really sealed the deal here for the Braham Bombers. So we'll end it here tonight. Bombers victorious 50-20 over the Rangers. Have a good night from Braham. I'm Joe Lattimore for WCMP. Have a great night, and we'll see you again here on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage, and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Power of attorney, wills, healthcare, funeral and cremation directives, and other issues seem overwhelming. Plan for those ahead of time. Join Methven Funeral and Cremation Services for a free seminar for area residents called Food and Funerals, Wednesday the 23rd in Sandstone. Learn from a panel of local experts and realize that most things are fairly simple and affordable if taken care of ahead of time. Food and Funerals, a free event. Reserve your spot today. 320-679-1822.